Welcome to Fastang 444. In this video I will show you 4 Final Showdowns, 1 in the level 9 Fiesta and 3 in the level 9 Andretti Beetle, with some entertaining head-to-heads. You can see I just got into this level 5 to birdie. Along comes this level 7 Porsche Cayenne. I am heading the wrong direction, so I have to do a 180. They have a bit of a jump on me, and this finish point is leading to the northeast. They decide to go through, I call it the home of the eliminator. There's a dirt road that goes, I guess, through part of the canyon, or the entrance into the canyon over on the left there. And I go off on the right. Take this bridge. They are kind of just entering into the home of the eliminator now, and if you watch the mini map, they're not on the dirt road. They are probably running into things. Their blue dot blinks on the mini map, which usually is a sign that they flipped and reset their position. So I will get to this finish before they do and take the level 7 Porsche Cayenne. Then I will jump ahead here where I am on the road that leads to where the finish point is. And the head-to-head towards the northeast, you can see the arena just shrunk where the final arena will be, and there's a minute 20 seconds before the arena starts to shrink. I decide I'm going to just send it. Let's see if I can cross paths with someone and win a head-to-head here. And here comes someone on the right. I slow down, try and get them to cross paths with me, and they do. They are in a level 9 Fiesta. So off we go. Looks like they were opening the map, trying to see where the finish was. I think they ran into the trees back there. So I just need to get over here to this finish. Pretty much just stay on the road to the finish here and take this level 9 Fiesta. And the arena is getting ready to shrink. So I will turn around and start getting in position for the final showdown, and be certain not to cross paths with someone so I am not eliminated just before the final showdown. So I will go off-road into the trees and circle around to the point that I like to leave for the final showdown. There's a triangular shaped intersection over on the right. There's a car over on the road to the right there. I think they're trying to follow along and possibly try to engage in a head-to-head with me. So I circle back to the road and head-to-head disabled. So it's time to get over to this triangular shaped intersection. Pause this here. Final showdown in 23 seconds, and I haven't reached the middle of that triangular shaped intersection, and I'll insert these 2 maps. This one shows you where I normally would like to leave from, around the middle of that triangular shaped intersection, and this one shows you it is Arena 5. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. I need to start heading to my exit now. I may be late on my exit here, although I do have some momentum. And I have my hands full. Here's a Funko F9. a Mercedes AMG 1, and a Lamborghini Murcielago. Wow. My only hope is trying to bump and block them as they try to pass me. Alright, it looks like the finish is in the canyon, so I need to make a right turn immediately and try and not hit anything here. So far, so good. I know not to go up the incline too soon, to kind of go around where this rock face is on, I'll call it a hill, that is off on the right, and then go up. I'm in second place. I'm actually doing well. Now third. But I'm back at second. Let's see here. This is a level 10. I think that's the AMG 1. Let's see, do they go up too soon? Or are they going to go around like I am? Okay, they appear to be going around. I'm flipping around, I'm spinning out. Alright, don't be discouraged. Just get it back under control and forge ahead here. Alright, I need to get on this road and follow this road and jump down into the canyon. They are farther over to the right, and if I remember correctly, I can jump down close to the finish here, and there are stairs almost of the canyon wall to the right. You can see there. I overshot it, but I got this. They got hung up on those stairs, I'll call them, on the canyon wall.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
You may recognize this is the Castle House, I'll call it, and this is not a head-to-head, but this is a jump I like to try to do down into Guanajuato, close to that dirt road that's ahead on the street, and I stuck the landing. Thought that was entertaining. It wasn't a head-to-head, yes, but entertaining. So I will jump ahead where I am in a level 9 Andretti Beetle. And I am getting in position for the Final Showdown. This is just south of New Lake. The Aerochroma is back behind me on the right. I've learned not to engage in late head-to-heads in this area that will catch you out of position in the Aerodroma. On the right side of this electrical power tower is the point I like to leave from.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see on the map this point I like to leave from, and I am directed towards the road that crosses the dam. This is Arena 14. The range of time to leave is 15 to 18 seconds. I will leave it 18 seconds. I thought I might be early, so I just maintained my speed through here.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I will follow the line of electrical power towers. This is a flatter line through here. I will avoid those buildings that are on the left there and the buildings that are around the solar panels with this line. Now I will angle over to the highway and get on the highway. Looks like the finish is north of the highway. I will open up the map in the straightaway through this intersection here so I don't crash, and it is. So I will continue on the highway. When I see the guardrails along through here, I know I am on the bridge that crosses the stream. Once I get through that sign that goes over the highway, I know I can angle gradually over to the left. Not too far to the left. There are a lot of buildings you can see that are on the left there. Take this over to the finish. Pretty dominant win, not a single car on the mini-map.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
In this game you can see I am in a Audi RS7 near the stadium outside of where the next arena will be, and I catch this Ferrari, make a fatal error of heading away from where a head-to-head will lead. I think sometimes people believe that they may be in a faster car and they are infallible, but positioning and knowing the direction of a head-to-head, I mean, it should have been very obvious that you're outside of where the next arena will be. You are heading away from the direction of the head-to-head. So I just need to get over to the finish here. A little farther to the right, there is lava over on the left there. I avoid on this line. I angle over towards the finish, and it looks like they got hung up on the lava back there. I don't think they would have caught me regardless. Jump ahead here where I am getting in position for the final showdown in the Andretti Beetle. And this bend in the road right there, I want to be just beyond it, angled south towards the intersection that's ahead.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see on the map this point I like to leave from, directed towards that intersection that's ahead. This is Arena 11. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I will leave it 14 seconds. This is another arena where if you engage in late head-to-head, you can find yourself caught out of position, and I believe that's the case with the other drivers in this final showdown. I thought I might be early, so I just maintained my speed through here.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
The finish point is to the southeast. Many times in this final showdown, I would go under the highway and over towards the tunnel's suspension bridge. That's where the finish tends to be most often. But in this case, it isn't. It is southeast of the pyramid strip, so I will go to the right when I see that bridge that crosses the highway, go towards the end of the pyramid and around the pyramid strip, angle over to the finish, going through the greenhouse area, I call this area. There's some trees and some small sheds, and of course greenhouses you have to watch out for through here. Usually around the intersections are buildings. Let's see, let's get through this greenhouse and then just cut through the trees over to the finish here. Let's see if I can get through these without hitting a single tree. Slow down so I don't hit any trees. I have a great enough lead to where it wouldn't have mattered. But it's nice having a clean run over to the finish. Another one without a single car on the mini-map.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
This final showdown is in the southeast, so I am making my way over to get in position for the final showdown. Let's get into this clearing. And there is a dirt road that has a bend in it. I want to be off on the left, directed northwest on the edge of the woods here, in line of that dirt road that I mentioned. Right here.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map this point I like to leave from. This is Arena 6. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave at 22 seconds. I find leaving just a few seconds early, it's easier to adjust my speed on the way to the exit, as opposed to if I am late leaving, then I cannot make that time up. It did appear as though I might be early, so I angled off to the right where there's a greater distance to get to my exit. A perfectly timed exit, finish point straight ahead. This X-shaped intersection, I know I can go through this one, but the next one, there are buildings around that. I know to go left of it. Now I will angle over to the right. There is a dirt road that crosses the stream. This is a flat line through here. And I will angle over to the right and cross the highway. Once I am across the highway, there is an area where the roads are configured in the shape of a dog's head. Around the neck in the middle, I know there are obstructions, and there is a trapezoid area on the back of the dog's head. To get right through the middle of this intersection, at this trapezoid area, you can see the buildings off on the right and left, I avoid. Now I can just angle over to the finish, get through these trees. So far this is a perfectly clean run. There are cars on the mini-map, but they are far enough behind where I should not have a problem winning this. Another great win in a level 9 Andretti Beetle.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. Please leave a comment, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my channel to grow, so just click that link on the bottom right.